Good day fellas, I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with my favorite 3 tier 9 tank destroyers. The choice might be interesting, but if I like the tank, I like the tank, right? Feel free to place your bets, I suppose to say, or your predictions down below in the comment section, and I believe this is going to be quite surprising for you. So now, without further ado, let's teleport in to the action. And we are back, fellas. So what do we have? We have a key 91 PT. I know there's people who cannot stand this tank, and I honestly love this vehicle with all my heart. I think this tank is pretty damn awesome, and I think with this tank you have a choice of being passive and playing aggressively. Armor is surprisingly good of this vehicle till the moment when you are showing your frontal hull. If you are showing your superstructure, it is not so easy to penetrate this tank, and I played this vehicle whenever it came out, and for me this tank behaved pretty much ideally, and it was perfection speaking about the vehicle itself, right? So what we are going to do in this game we will try to snipe from the typical tank destroyer position, right? And this is going to be our goal. We do not want to be too involved and too aggressive for obvious reasons, because it's just simply not worth it. Instead of doing that, we are going to be smart cookies, and we will try to play from behind. This is how you are playing with this vehicle, and this is what you are doing. Obviously, we are going to use the distance in our advantage, right? And if enemies are doing something silly, for example, like this E75 does, we are going to smack him into the lower plate. And we are going to repeat the same situation and the same performance until he is going to give up. He might try to blind fire us, but I do not really mind too much about this, and all I want to see him peeking and making a mistake. That's all I care about in this game. And once again, we are just waiting until they will try to get involved. He is involved, we are smacking him. He is involved, we are smacking him. He is involved, we are smacking him. Beautiful mistake by E75 once again. And we are just... Oh! We are just working them out. Wow! That was interesting. How the flying F did you spotted me? I think enemies made obviously some more pressure, and since enemies made some more pressure, they simply outspotted us. That's not that bad of a deal. I know it sounds weird how I can say so, but it's honestly not that horrible. All I need to do at this point, I need to take the position here, and I will try to punish Key 91 PT, Tortoise, Tiger 1, TNH. There is plenty of forces which we can punish, right? And this is exactly what we want to see, and this is how we want to play our game. Once again, this might look very complicated, but we are feeling completely fine with all of this. I want to see the Skill 91 getting involved, and whenever he will get involved, we will smack him and we will try to get hold down ourselves. He's not feeling very happy with this situation. He hit us, we killed him, that's okay. This is a good trade for us overall, and I am feeling pretty happy with my performance. Moving on next, we will try to keep spotting this Mr. Tortoise and this Tiger 1. This is our goal. Tiger 1 is getting spotted, we are smacking him in the face. Unfortunately for us, we missed the shot, but it truly does not matter. Now we are going to hit him once again. Hopefully we won't fail. Good. Tortoise is down to one-shottable, Tiger 1 is down to one-shottable. I know we are not going to win this game, but we will make this tank work to the best of our abilities. I see Arta is trying to smack us, doesn't really matter, and kaboom. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful situation. Skill, how you can say it's beautiful if you are losing the game, fellas? Not everything is about victory. If enemy team is playing better than our team does, sometimes you cannot win. But what we can do, we can play for perfect, for our abilities and for the situation which we have, right? And this situation which we have here is not ideal, fellas, believe me. Situation which we have is not ideal, to say the least, right? As you can see, Tian Hash is trying to get involved, he is going for us, and probably he will get involved. He really wants to get some more damage. We are smacking him in the side. Now we are trying to wiggle as much as we physically and possibly can. We are trying to hit him once again, and unfortunately I penetrated him. Nice. Okay, good. Look, solid 5 minutes game. This is the current World of Tanks, and we are coming on top, I would say. 4.2 thousand damage, 500 assisting damage. Great game. Enemy team had better team, they played better, they managed to win the game. Nothing to say, nothing to do. Let's see the score. And we are back. So defeat second class, high caliber. We are top by the damage pretty much twice. We did twice more damage than anyone else in our team. We are top by experience, obviously, and we got 12,000 profits, which is completely fine. I think we played this battle well, and once again, key 90, 1 PT shined once again. It just simply worked well. Speaking about overall performance with this tank, I have played 107 games, and this tank is my cup of tea. We are usually doing 3,000 damage, and we are getting 1,000 assisting damage as well, which is very nice. Okay, let's move to the tank number 2. And tank number 2 is T30. I know this could be surprising for quite some of you, but this baboon sign on the side of the tank is just simply making me to pick this vehicle. This tank has 750 alpha damage with 276 millimeters of penetration, and gold has 320 millimeters of penetration and obviously faster shell velocity. High explosives has 950 damage and 90 millimeters of penetration. So this is looking pretty good if you would ask me. And how do we want to start this game? We want to start this game by smacking someone crossing like this, and Yoch is the chosen one. He took one for the team and he is regretting his life choices after this crossing. Meanwhile, we are going to continue making pressure for enemies, but we are going to do the things in a bit different way. What do I mean by saying this? My goal is to take this position here, and from here we will try to find a decent angle to punish people who are trying to peek like this. Because believe me, usually there is at least one gentleman who is saying, "Whoa!" who is living here on the corner, and this is exactly what we are waiting for, and this is exactly what we want to see. So at this point we are just waiting until someone will get spotted. Our team is winning by the hit points, but speaking about positions, I would say enemy team is feeling so much better. Also, if you would pay attention here, you would notice there is Vaza 55, there is E75, and there is E3 who are thinking about getting more involved like this. So what we are doing, we are simply relocating quickly before it's too late. We are going to load the gold ammunition because this is going to be a long range shooting, and we are going to take Alpha 3 position, and hopefully from Alpha 3 position we will be able to smack enemies once, twice, 3 times, 5 times, however many times it will take for us to eliminate them from the game. And once again, this tank is a hybrid between between the tank destroyer and heavy tank. Obviously, in this matchup, I cannot treat this tank like a heavy, but what I can do, I can take my time to aim and I can smack this ML2 for being aggressive. Meanwhile, I am just going to sit here, hold down until I am going to reload, and whenever I will reload, I will try to smack the E3 or E75 in the face. Luckily for us, E75 is showing the side of the turret, so we are smacking him for 750, which is very, very good. And at this point, we are just simply chilling here. What we can expect in a moment, we can expect this was a peeking for us like this, and I want him to feel comfortable for a second, and then we are peeking once again just like so. Unfortunately, unfortunately, but we cannot really find a decent angle to smack him, so we need to relocate a bit. Meanwhile, Grille open field, direct hit, 900 in the face. Beautiful penetration, and obviously we are getting quite a bit of use for ourselves. Meanwhile, Vaza 55 and Emil is getting closer for us, so what do we want to see? We want to get a bit better angle to hit them in the face if it is possible. Right? Meanwhile, Emil is thinking about getting involved. Luckily for us, he is not paying that much attention for us and was shot for a second time. What that basically means? That basically means we can try to get involved and we can either hit this guy for 700 or alternatively we can hit someone else. Okay, that's great. He has single shotter gun, that's what we know, and unfortunately, but we are getting spanked in the ass by the people who are playing on top of the hill. I would love to say we could do something else here and we could survive, but unfortunately we cannot. Speaking about this game, we played for a best of our abilities. Once again, unfortunately, enemies had better team and there is nothing what we can change about this. Currently our team is locked in not so important positions and we cannot change anything. Enemies have upper ground, they are going to win this game. It doesn't matter how you are going to look into this. So let's teleport into the scoreboard and let's see what we crafted in this game. And we are back, yet with another defeat, unfortunate. Anyways, defeat 3,800 damage. We are second by experience, we are first by the damage, and I do not feel like we played that bad. I do not feel like we misplayed this game. We got simply as much as we physically and possibly could. We made quite a bit of profits as well, which is always nice and always welcome. And T30 in action, great tank. Unfortunately, we weren't lucky enough to win the game. And now, without further ado, third tank. Let's go. And we are back with a third vehicle, which is a Wafflecock tier 9. Many people would say this tank is better than Grille, and I have no doubts whatsoever. This tank can work, and this tank is looking pretty good. We are flexing with our beautiful gun elevation and we are just enjoying ourselves. Now, speaking about the gun, I prefer 560 alpha damage gun, 276 millimeters of penetration and 1200 shell velocity, which is very nice. Gold penetration has gold ammunition has 350 millimeters of penetration, which is absolutely nuts for a tier 9, and it has as well faster shell velocity, which is also extremely good. So not many bad things to say about this vehicle, and at this point all we need to do, we need to see enemies making one or another mistake. That's all we are waiting for, and that's what we want to see. I would not act surprised if enemies would have a light tank sitting somewhere over there, and probably it is the case, but our Sheridan might outspot this beautiful mother trucker, although our Sheridan is failing doing so, and there is a Tortoise who is sitting back in the spawn. We are trying to aim well for his cupola, and we are trying to smack him just like this. Probably we are missing the shot, but nothing what we can change about that, and at this point I am just simply waiting until enemies will overpeak. For example, this gentleman overpeaked, probably we hit him once, that's very good, and at this point all we need to do, we need to try to spot him and hit him for a second time if we have a chance to do so, right? So we are playing very passively with this tank, but this is only one way how we can play with this vehicle. Unfortunately, we do not really have any other choices how to play with this tank. Meanwhile, I am making a decision to escape from here, and I'm going to try to take wider angle to run like this and to take this position. Why this position is so important in this situation? Because if enemies will try to overpeak like this, or alternatively enemies will try to overpeak like this, we will have a decent enough angle in order to hit the enemies, and this is exactly what we are looking for, fellas. This game is not looking good, and to be fair with you, looking into the 3 games which we had with this vehicle, all of them are looking pretty bad, right? But in the same time, I would love to say we could change something there, but we cannot. And what do I mean by saying this is, unfortunately, World of Tanks is not only depending on you, you know, what kind of decisions you are making. It depends of the teams you are getting as well. And I would love to say, oh yeah, fellas, we had a different choice and we could do this, that, this and that. No, it is not the case. I do not really feel like we are playing very bad apart the shot. I think our decisions are kind of top notch and we are making the gun work relatively alright, but in the same time a lot of things are depending on how lucky you are. Speaking about the teams, right? If you are unfortunately unlucky with a team, there is absolutely nothing what you can do about this, and you cannot change absolutely anything. You just need to take one for the team and you need to say, oh well, better luck next time. And this is exactly what is happening in this session. Unfortunately, we are not able to win, and it sucks, it's sad, but in the same time, that's World of Tanks for you. Anyways, we are waiting until someone from the enemy team will try to get involved like this Vaza, and we are going to spank him in the face. Luckily, Vaza decided to be aggressive, so we did a great job. Now, what do we want to do? We want to spank this MTV, and hopefully we will. Unfortunately, we are bouncing our shot, and I do not really think our aim was that horrible, but this is what we have. And at this point, I am once again simply waiting until enemy light tank will get spotted, because MTV should go this way and he should try to get involved into this game. And if he is going to get involved in this game, obviously by any means we will try to spank him like there is no tomorrow, and hopefully we will be able to eliminate him from this game. Our Su should be able to eliminate the heavy tank, which is nice. We are still not spotted. That's very, very beautiful. I really want to see this MTV making a mistake. Unfortunately, he survived. That's okay. And how about us trying to hit this MTV in the face just like so? I tried to hit him, but unfortunately, hashtag never lucky. It is still okay. We can't complain that much. This Vaka won't be able to do anything for us. And at this point, I just want to see him being a bit aggressive, right? That's all we need to see. Actually, it is not looking that bad as I initially thought it is, and we cannot go in front and do anything for him. We just cannot get in front. I cannot do anything. I would love to say, yeah, fellas, we could save him, but no, we could not save him, okay? We just simply could not save this gentleman. Anyways, what we are waiting for, we are waiting until this MTV will get spotted. If he will get spotted, beautiful. Okay, we know exactly where he is. And at this point, this guy is down to 3 shotable currently, right? So what we need to do, we need to use the bushes, and we are going to make sure he will regret his life choices. Now, this tank is absolutely amazing, speaking about the DPM and about the gun handling overall, right? This tank is not bad whatsoever, and we are able to spank him like there is no tomorrow. And believe me, this guy is not going to enjoy himself. Speaking about enjoying himself, he is dead. Beautiful. Another extremely good game, and this time we actually have chance to win the battle. So this is pretty damn impressive, fellas. I am surprised, and I am feeling very, very happy as well. So what we are doing, we are raising our PP, and we are going to try to find enemy Arta. Where enemy Arta might sit at, I would not act surprised if enemy Arta is sitting somewhere over there, and if he is, as you can see, our MTV is on the hunt currently. So that's great. Obviously, MVP of this battle is our Udes. All kudos to this gentleman, because he made this the capture knight, and he made this battle work. At this point I am going to load the high explosive ammunition for Mr. Grille, and hopefully we are going to be able to eliminate him from the game and shoot him once or twice, right? This is what I am looking for. Now the question is, do we have any blind shots? I think we missed blind shot on the Tortoise, and I have a feeling we missed blind shot as well on the Udes, which is kind of sad thing, but nothing to change, nothing to do. At this point, all we want to see enemy Grille, and if we are going to see enemy Grille, hopefully we are going to spank him for 700 in the face if he has full hit points, which could be very possible, fellas, which could be very, very possible. Meanwhile, I am aiming where Grille is supposed to stay, and what do we have? And what do we have, Grille? And we do not have Grille here. Interesting. Okay, very, very interesting. Is he in the city somewhere here? This is the question. Grille is not in the city. Okay, very interesting. Maybe Grille actually... Wow, okay. I'm not entirely sure did Grille relocated here. Yep, indeed he is there. At least this is what our Sue is saying, and this is what our Sue is thinking about this, right? Okay. I am feeling pretty confident we can spank him like there is no tomorrow. Unless once again Grille try to go like this, and this could be very, very possible. Let's see. Let's see how does it work. No? Mr. Grille, are you sitting somewhere here? This is the question. And answer is probably not. Okay, how Grille could go? Where is the Grille? If he went like this, there is a chance Grille is moving like this. Yeah, I know, fellas. Grille is a tourist and he is running for his life like there is no tomorrow, but once again, nothing what we could change about this. Grille is down to one-shottable, so I'm loading the standard ammunition just in case. Grille obviously eliminated our Udes, and now all we need to do, we need to spank him once. In fact, I could have a high explosive ammunition as well, but that's fine. How about Grille? No, where you are dead. Nice. Beautiful. 3 great games speaking about the tank destroyers. Yeah, sure, we lost 2 games and stuff, but in the end of the day, you can say whatever you want. We haven't played bad, you know? Sometimes you just cannot win the games, and if it depends on us, you know, if the game is close, I will try to do absolutely everything what is in my power in order to win the game, right? So, what do we have? We have 4,500 damage, 400 assisting damage. That's very, very nice. We are third by experience. Once again, kudos to Udes and to the Sue. Both of those gentlemen played definitely better than I did. We are second by the damage, and we made 85,000 profits, although 50,000 is coming from the mission, right? All 3 games, all 3 games were nice in my opinion. T30 was the weakest performance, but oh well, what can you do? We simply was in the crossfire and nothing what we could have done differently after this. Great game, great performance. I am happy with this session. And was you surprised, fellas, with the picks which I had for my favorite tank destroyers? Were you surprised? And obviously, thank you very much for everything. Thank you very much for watching and supporting us in all the ways you can do that, aka Patreon, or clicking the join button, or buying bananas in the index page. Thank you, fellas. I hope I am worth it, and I hope you are enjoying the content as well. So thank you very much, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.